All right, amazing. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are listening and hearing my voice from, right? My name is Basit, a platinum 1000 in this amazing and wonderful opportunity, right? So guys, I know most of you all, you're having issues when it comes to trading, you don't know what to do, you are disturbed, you are concerned, you're like, oh, after these days of being in this amazing opportunity, I've not been able to make money, I've been losing money. What can I do? What can I do, right? What can I do? So guys, if you are with your pen and your book, please drop some 7 in the chat box. If you are with your pen and your book, because guys, trust me, what I'm about to explain to you guys today, if you don't have your pen and your book, trust me, it's going to come in here and come out from this place. Garbage in, garbage out, right? So guys, please drop some 7 in the chat box. Drop some 7 in the chat box. I'm expecting 22 comments, right? I'm expecting 22 comments because guys, trust me, once you know this and you go back home, you go back to your laptop or your phone to relearn and relearn this thing, guys, trust me, you are going to be making cool money off this, right? I made $120 yesterday just with market trap. $120 yesterday just with the market trap, guys. So guys, you don't want to sleep on this, guys. You don't want to sleep on this. So you are with your book and your pen. Amazing, fantastic, fantastic. So guys, let me proceed. All right, Obi, no problem. It's fine. Let me proceed, guys. Market trap. What should I be explaining? So I'll be explaining to you how you can take trades using market trap. So I'll go on to share my screen right now. Yeah, I'll go on to share my screen right away. So guys, you can see my screen. Drop some 7 in the chat box. You can see my screen. Drop some 7 in the chat box or 2 in the chat box because we have plenty of 7. Drop some 2 in the chat box. Amazing, fantastic. So I'll go on and share my screen. Guys. Okay. Once you log in on your im.academy, right? Once you log in on your im.center, do you understand? The first step is logging in on your im.center, Okay. So guys, after logging in on your im.center, right? What are you supposed to do that most of you on this call don't even know about, right? You click on these 3 horizontal lines, right? And go to strategies, right? Go to strategies, right? You close this. So once you scroll down, you go to TBX Academy. Once you click on TBX Academy, you click on Liberty, right? Once you click on Liberty, click on this Liberty again, right? So guys, as you can see, as you can see on my screen, so guys, I'm trying to slant my screen so that we all can have a clearer and better view of what I'm about to talk about. Hold on, guys, hold on. Okay, great. Amazing, fantastic. All right, guys. Once you go to your guys, once you go to your im.center and click on Liberty app, right? Once you come here, you see this, right? You will see this view, right? So what are you supposed to do? Seeing this view? I need someone with laptop. Somebody with laptop. Please, if you have a laptop, please drop some, if you have a laptop, please signify in the chat box. If you have a laptop and it has, so that I can make you an host and you can log in on your im.center, we can, teach you what you need to know, right? If you have a laptop, please signify in the chat box. My laptop is dead. If you have a laptop, please signify in the chat box. Please, let's make this easier for us. Okay, Victor, I'll make you an host now so that you can share your screen right now. I'll make you an host so that I can share your screen. Hold on. All right, Victor, go ahead and share your screen. Go ahead and share your screen, Victor. Go ahead and share your screen and log in on your IM.center. Guys, while we are doing that, I want you all to, to follow up and, to follow up on what we are doing, right? To follow up on what we are doing, guys. So, Victor, go ahead and share your screen. You are now an host. Unmute yourself so we can, we can communicate with each other. So, yeah. All right, Victor, please go ahead and share your screen. Go ahead and share your screen. Go ahead. We have a whole lot to explain today. Please go ahead and share your screen. You are using laptop, right?
No, my laptop is with me while my phone is here.
I need someone who can share their laptop. Who has a laptop? That's why I asked her. Who has a laptop?
Sorry.
Please.
Sorry.
Okay, please. I need someone who has a laptop. Please. Make me a host back. Make me a host back. Make me an host back, please.
Sorry, how do I do that?
Go to my name and click on make hosts.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've done
Sorry,
that.
who has a laptop? I need you to signify, guys. If you have a laptop, I need to signify. Okay, Chubby, all right. All right. Okay, while Chubby is setting up his laptop, Chubby, as soon as you are done setting up your laptop, please let me know. Please let me know. So, guys, before I proceed, right, before we can enter a trade, right, what is the first procedure to do? The first procedure for you to do is to check forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com. Guys, I'll share my screen now to explain that to you. Forexfactory.com, right? Forexfactory.com, right? Okay. What does forexfactory.com? What does it really do? What does it really do, guys? It explains to you what a currency is experiencing at the moment, right? It's explaining to you what a currency is experiencing at the moment, right, guys? If you can see on my screen, right, you can see AUD. You can see, look at it, today's date, right? You can see today's date. You can see some currency pairs in front of them. They are having, some are having, blue folder, I said blue folder, orange folder, yellow folder. You see the one with yellow folder, red folder, orange folder, yellow folder, and the rest and the likes, right? Guys, as you can see, right, our time recently now is 7:21, right? As you can see here, as you can see on my screen, the last time you are seeing here is 3:30, right? 3:30, right? That's when that's when we don't have any news for today again, right? We don't have any news for today again. Do you understand? So, guys, which means any currency, if you are seeing any time related to my own time, right? Maybe you are seeing maybe in front of AUD now, you are seeing 1922, guys, or 1920. Guys, don't trade that currency pair at all, right? Don't trade that currency pair at all, right? Look for another currency to trade on, right? Whenever you come to Forex Factory here, and you come to check the currency you are working on, the currency you want to trade with, right? Once you come here, any currency that you are seeing that this actual time, this timing that you are seeing here is corresponded to it here. The timing you are seeing here is the one for Tuesday, right? Which is 3:30, and time is more than 3:30, so there is no news for now, right? So we can take any trades for now. No trade, no currency pair is going through any news, right? It's going through any news right now. So, guys, that's the first thing to do, right? That is the first thing to do before you go into the market, right? So guys, before I proceed, right, the next step to go, the next thing for us to do is to go to our currency strength meter. Currency strength meter, right? What is the purpose of this currency strength meter? You know, it's for you to come and check, right, which of the currency is stronger than the rest, right? So guys, on my screen right now, you see, you know, AED has a full bar, CAD has a full bar, CHF has a full bar, Euro has a full bar, GBP has a Euro has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Euro has 5 bar, CHF has 1 bar, GBP has 8 bar, JPY has 7 bar, NZD has 10 bar, USD has 2 bar, right? So guys, let's say I want to trade USD JPY. I want to trade USD JPY, right? I need someone to give me an answer for this. USD JPY right now, is it going for a bullish idea or is it going for a bearish idea? Is it going for a call or a sell, right? So guys, I want to see your comment in the chat box. Because guys, this is I'm mentioning is very, very important, right? So USD JPY is going for a sell. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. Bright Destiny iPhone, Vincent, amazing. Okay, amazing. You guys are doing amazingly well, right? So guys, you know fully well that, you know, if the first, okay, fine, great. How about NZD USD? NZD has 10 bar, USD has 2 bar. So in this situation, what are we going for? Are we going for a buy or we are going for a sell? Are we going for a buy or we are going for a sell? Are we going for a buy? Amazing. I have intelligence people on this call. I have intelligence people on this call. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So yes, amazing. So Tribi, are you done setting up your laptop? Are you done setting up your laptop? Is this still on this call? Are you done setting up your laptop? So yeah, fantastic, guys. So the first thing I need to check before entering a trade is the Forex factory, right? Check any currency that is experiencing news. Because guys, trust me, if you don't check it and you go inside a trade, it might cause you to, you know, even if the currency is in alignment, you might lose the trade. You might lose the trade, right? So guys, you want to make sure that the first thing that you do is to check your currency strength meter if they are in if it's aligning, right? If it's your news, if it is in the right way, right? If it's in the right way, because if you don't check the news for entering a trade, you will make loss, right? Because you have to check what the market is doing, right? So guys, if I'm to trade if I'm to trade if I want to trade AED card, is it possible for me to trade AED card? According to what you are seeing on my screen, AED card, is it safe to trade AED card? Is it safe to trade AED card? Is it safe to trade AED card? No. Why? Why? I need a reply. Why? Why, Kizo Obi? Why, Bright? Why can't we trade AED card? Why can't we trade AED card? Because they are equal. Fantastic, amazing, amazing, amazing. Super sharp, super sharp, super sharp individuals on this call. So Chubi, I'll make you an host so that you can continue. I'll make you an host right now. Make hosts. Okay, Chubi, you can unmute yourself and, you know, let's continue from where I stopped. Let's continue from where I stopped. So Chubi, go ahead and share your screen and let's continue. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Let's dive in, right? Let's dive in. Amazing, fantastic. I love this view. I love this view. Fantastic. All right, guys. How can we use market trap? How can market trap be used? How can you be an expert when it comes to you learning how you can make use of market trap, right? Guys, trust me, market trap is the best strategy that you can use when it comes to trading. I have tested it and it has worked for me, guys. It has really, really worked for me. So, you know, guys, what are you supposed to do? The first thing that you do is, you know, Chubi, AED CHF, AED is 64, YCHF is 30, right? AED is 64, AED is 64, YJPY is 37. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. All right, guys, can you see? Once you log in, on your Liberty, once you click on this alert panel, Shubi, please, can you navigate your arrow to that side where alert panel is at the upper part? Alert panel. Guys, click on it. Click on it. Okay, no problem. It's fine. So guys, maybe once you log in on your laptop, it's not showing you this currency strength meter side, right? They've already made it easier for you to be able to see which currency is higher than the other currency, right? They've made it so easier for you, to be able to see which currency is higher than the other currency, right? So it should be scroll up a bit from the beginning of that place. Scroll up, guys. You can see. Hold on. Oh, scroll. No, up. AD, where ADUSD is, please. I want. Up. Keep going up. Is it up or down? Down. Sorry, down. Not up. Down. To the first part. Okay, amazing, fantastic. Guys, as you can see, AUD CHF, right? AUD is having 64, while CHF is having 30, right? Fine. But for that kind of currency, you can go for a bullish idea, right? Guys, note this. Any currency pair that you are taking, there must be at least 20 points off each of them, right? For instance, now AUD CHF, AUD is 65, while CHF is having 30. That's like 35 points. Very, very good. Sharp and amazing. AUD JPY, AUD is having 63, while JPY is having 36. Wow, amazing. I mean gap difference, like maybe like 27 or 26 gap difference, right? AUD NZD, keep scrolling gradually. Keep scrolling gradually. AUD NZD, no, stop. You are too fast. Gradually. AUD NZD, scroll down a bit. AUD is 63, while NZD is 48. It is good for a bullish idea, right? AUD USD, AUD is 63, USD is 34. We are good to go. Keep scrolling down. Scroll down a bit. CAD CHF, CAD is 64, CHF is 30. We are good to go. Please click on CAD CHF. Click on CAD CHF. All right, guys, as you can see on the screen, right? As you can see on the screen, you can see CAD CHF, right? At the upper part of your screen is showing 5 minutes, right? You see M5. Thank you so much for that, Chubi. M5, which is 5 minutes, right? Can you see, guys? So, guys, what are we supposed to do right now? What is the next thing to do seeing this chart? What is the next thing to do seeing this chart? So, guys, the first thing that we have to do is to check stability of the pair. The first thing to do, guys, is to check the stability of the pair, right? Stability of the pair. And the pair, the currency pair that we chose was CAD CHF. Because why? Because CAD is having 64 and CHF is having 30, right? Which means they have more than 20 gap difference between them, right? Which means we are good to go to take that trade, right? So, guys, before we can take that trade, right? For us to check stability of the pair, right? Stability of the pair, we have to check the super trend and the EMA, right? Guys, we have to check super trend and the EMA, right? Super trend is the green line, right? Where Chubi is pointing is that arrow on that hand logo, that hand arrow. I mean, sorry, that hand logo arrow signal, right? Can you see cursor, right? Super trend is that green line you're seeing below, right? While the EMA is the black line that you are seeing, right? It's the black. Are you seeing that black line, guys? Super trend and EMA is the black line that you are seeing, right? Can you guys see that? So, guys, before you can take a trade, because before you can even consider a currency, if you can take trades on that currency, you have to check your super trend at EMA, right? First of all, your super trend must be below price action. It must be below at the current price, right? Guys, as you can see here, the current price is, please can you go to that side? Please can you go to where no, yeah, exactly. Guys, where is arrow is where the current price is. Where you are seeing is arrow is where the current price is, right? So what are we supposed to do? How can we confirm that we can take this currency for a bullish idea, right? First of all, the super trend must be below the price. Super trend is that green long line, right? That's proof number one, right? That's proof number one. Proof number two is to check our EMA, right? Look at the EMA. The EMA must be below price action, right? Guys, can you see the EMA must be below the price action before we can, say, okay, this idea, we can take this idea for a bullish idea. Guys, if this EMA is above price, take that arrow up. Take that arrow up a bit. If the EMA is above, let's say, is above where the cursor is, right? I mean, this black line that you are seeing, we can't, that currency pair cannot be taken for a bullish idea because it is not stable. But right now, with what I'm seeing on my screen, this pair is stable, right? Because this EMA, the EMA, the super trend is below, while the EMA is below as well. Please, guys, if you got what I said to this level, drop some 333 in the chat box. If you understood what I said to this point, drop some 333 in the chat box. Amazing, fantastic, great. So, guys, for you to confirm stability of currency, that is the first thing you have to consider. This green line must be below price action, where price is. And our EMA, can you see? Our EMA is below the price action, which means this idea is valid, right? Which means this idea is valid. So what is the next thing for us to do? The next thing for us to do right now is to click on 15 minutes. Check it on 15 minutes. Click on 15 minutes, guys. Click on 15 minutes. Click on 15 minutes. Guys, can you see that, it is still aligning on 15 minutes? Guys, can you see that this thing is still aligning on 15 minutes? So EMA is below price action. Why the EMA is super trend is below. Sorry, guys, super trend is below. Why EMA, that black line is still below, which means this idea is valid. Are you guys understand what I'm saying? Then click on 30 minutes. On that 15 minutes, click on it and select 30 minutes. Guys, can you see that on 30 minutes, it is still below? Guys, I hope you are taking note of what I'm talking about. Firstly, I checked it on 5 minutes. I checked it on 15 minutes. I checked it on 30 minutes. It is aligning, which means this currency pair is stable. Which means this currency pair is stable, right? Which means this currency pair is stable. So right now, go to 1 hour. Go to 1 hour. Guys, on 1 hour, it's still the same thing, right? I love the fact that this idea is playing right in front of us. I love the fact that it's playing right in front of us. Wow, I'm so happy. It's still, it's still aligning, which means, this currency pair is stable. Which means this currency pair is stable, guys. So what is the next thing, right? What is the next thing? Guys, are you jotting down? I hope you guys are jotting this down. Well, this session is recorded, so no problem. You have no issues. So, guys, the next thing right now is to go to when are we supposed to take this trade, right? When are we supposed to take the trade? Guys, the first thing that you have to take note of is the arrow. Arrow, support and resistance, S and B, stochastic and RSI. I will type it on the group, right? I will type in the chat box, arrow, arrow, support and resistance, S and B, sell and buy, stochastic, and RSI. Guys, I typed it in the chat box already, right? The first thing that I want to know whether when to take the trade is your arrow, support and resistance, S and B, stochastic and RSI. I will show you those. I will show you that, right? Guys, look at this call. This arrow, please, should be click on that arrow. That's called arrow. Guys, can you see? First of all, before you can confirm if you can enter a trade for a bullish idea, the arrow must be pointing up. And it must be showing score. But before you can take a trade, this score has to be score 4. It has to be score 4 or score 5. If it's showing score 3, you can't enter the trade. Right? If it is showing score 4 and score 5, that's when you can enter the trade. But if it's showing score 3, score 2, score 1, you can't enter the trade. Right? This is on 5 minutes time frame. Right? This is on 5 minute time frame. Should we go to 1 hour time frame? Should we go to 5 minutes time frame, please? I want to see something. So, guys, on the 5 minutes time frame, it's showing score 3 as well. Guys, I want you to take note of the fact that the way I'm checking this thing, I'm checking it with the timing of 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour. So should we go to 15 minutes? Let's see what the score is showing. Go to 15 minutes. Let's see what it's showing. Score 4. Okay. All right. Something is cooking, guys. Something is cooking. All right. Go to 1 hour. Go to 1 hour. On 1 hour is showing score 3 as well. Guys, only on 30 minutes is showing score 4, right? So guys, after this, what is the next thing for us to do? Right? The next thing for us to do is to, check our support and resistance, right? The next thing for us to do is to check our support and resistance, right? So guys, as you can see here, where that score arrow is, can you see? Because if you are seeing, you will see a green line, right? You see a green line on that arrow. That green line is your support, right? Once you see a green line like that, a market should come down and touch that zone. Support, what is support? Support is, I'm coming. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Support is the floor. It's just like you are in your room, right? You are in your room and, you are already in your room, right? If you don't have a staircase in your room, can you go downstairs? No. That's the support. That means once market gets to that green line, all it has to do is to bounce back up. So once market touches this green line, right, that means you can enter that trade. Do you understand? Support and resistance, you want to check if it's on support, right? It must be showing support. It must be on that support line, that green line. right? It must be on that green line, guys. Before you can say, oh, this idea is ready for a bullish idea, right? The floor, right? So, guys, the next thing right now, the resistance is also called support and support. Yeah, sorry guys, support and resistance. Once this blue line, once that arrow that is moving, that's the current candle that is on, right? Once it is touching that green line support, then that means you can take that trade, right? So guys, I said first thing that we have to take note of is the arrow, and I said this next thing is the support and resistance, right? So guys, right now, the next thing for us to show that our bullish idea is ready. Guys, can you see all these BSS? Can you see that? Can you guys see that? BS, guys. Where this should be, please come to the front a bit. No. Exactly. Stay there. Exactly. Move a bit to the front, to where that red line is. Exactly. Guys, if at this point you are seeing a B, no, not that side. Exactly, please just stay there. Just, it's okay like that. Once you are seeing B, it is showing B. That means you can go for a bullish idea, right? That's point number 3 before you can enter an idea. Right? It must be showing B. It has been showing SS because the market is for itself. But right now, it has to show B before we know that we can enter this trade for a bullish idea. Do you understand? So, guys, the next thing is the stochastic. The stochastic is the, come down a bit, is that black line, guys. That black line, right? Can you guys see that line that is doing zigzag, something like zigzag, right? That black line, right? The price must be on that green line. Price must be on that green line, right? Because stochastic shows how many buyers are in the market, right? The stochastic shows how many buyers are in the market. So that black line must be pointing on that green line where that arrow is. Yes, I'll come again on support and resistance. It's not something that I top this thing, okay? I'll come again on support and resistance. So that green line, that black line must be touching that green line before you know that, oh, this ideal, I can go for a bullish idea. Because right now, this market is not yet, it's still cooking, right? It's still cooking. The currency pair are stable, right? They are stable. So the next thing for us to check right now is the RSI. The next thing for us to check now is the RSI, Relative Strength Index. That's where Shubi is pointing his cursor to. Guys, can you see? Once that stochastic and RSI are almost the same thing. They almost have the same function. They have the same function, right? Nothing to panic about, right? So the same thing as that goes for stochastic is going for RSI as well. If this black line is not touching this green line, you can't take this idea for a buy, for a bullish idea. Period. You can't take this idea for a bullish, you can't take this market for a bullish idea because it is still cooking. This idea is still cooking. Now go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. Let's see what this market is doing on 5 minutes. Wow, fantastic. Guys, as you can see that stochastic and RSI, they are edging down to the green line. Right? Guys, look at what I'm talking about. Pertaining to the support and resistance. Guys, as you can see here, you can see that you see a red line and a green line, right? you see a red line and a green line, a red line and a green line, a red line and a green line. Can you see what I'm talking about, guys? Wherever you see the red line is the hold on, guys. The red line is the support. No. Hold on, guys. I jotted this somewhere. Anyway, you see that red line, it is a resistance, which means market has gotten to that zone, the market dropped. Market got to that zone, it dropped. Market got to that zone, it dropped, right? Anyway, you are seeing the green line is the support, right? So which means before you can take a trade, before we can take this idea for a bullish idea, market has to guys, can you see that this red line is attempting to fall on that green line? Guys, that's what I'm talking about. Can you just see how it is attempting to to touch that green line? Can you guys see what this market is trying to do? Right? Market went back up. Can you see? Look at this space. Chubi, please, this arrow that you are seeing here, after that green candle in front of score button, right? Move your arrow a bit up. No, where that call score is. To the left a bit. To the left a bit. Now, no. To the right a bit. To the right a bit. Move your arrow to the right, please. No, it's too much. After that call score, no, where that arrow is, that arrow pointing up. Place it on that arrow. Go. Wait, hold on, just hold on like that. That arrow, oh yeah, count 3 candles back. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count 6 candles. 2, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the next candle 6. Exactly, just stay there. Guys, you can see that markets went up, right? Markets went up, and it got to resistance to the ceiling, just like the ceiling in your room. Once you throw something up, once you throw something to the ceiling in your room, it comes down. Markets got to that resistance part and it came down again. It started selling again. Markets then started buying, right? It started buying. Once it keeps buying, then it started selling again, right? From there, on that call score, the market went up again and started buying, right? And it started buying, guys. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, guys, for the call and resistance, for support and resistance? Like, guys, you know what I'm trying to say? Because support and resistance, you are confused. Okay, let me explain again. This is it. Before you can take an idea for a bullish, before you can take a pair for a bullish idea, this arrow must be touching that green line where that call score is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That green line, no, on top of that call score. No. Yes. That green line. Guys, can you see that green line? Can you see that green line, right? See, once this candle that is forming, once it touches this green line, then you can say you want to enter that idea for a bullish idea. But once another candle is forming up and it is touching that red resistance up and it's coming down, you know that if the market is for itself, the arrow starts coming up down for itself. Then for a buy, the arrow starts coming up. It starts coming up, boom, right? For a buy idea. For a sell idea, the arrow comes down, boom. It forms another candle, it keeps coming down. It forms another candle, it keeps coming down. Do you understand? Then for a buy, the market has to keep going up, boom. Guys, are you getting this? What I'm trying to say, right? So, market has to touch this green line where that hand logo is before you can take this idea for a bullish. Before you can take this for a bullish idea, right? Before you can take this idea for a bullish idea, so your support and resistance is very, very essential. It is very, 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 very essential, right? So the next thing, I already explained stochastic and RSI. So go to 15 minutes. Go to 15 minutes. Wow, amazing. Can you see, guys, can you start showing score 4? Guys, can you start showing score 4 now? It's cooking, right? It is cooking. Go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. On 5 minutes, showing score 3. 15 minutes, share 15 minutes. 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, showing what? It's showing score 4, right? Which means, okay, we've checked 2 right now, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. On 30 minutes, showing score what? Go to 30 minutes. Go to 30 minutes. Score 3. On 1 hour, it's showing what? Go to 1 hour. On 1 hour, it's showing score 3, which means, guys, we have 3 score 3 and 1 score 4. We can't still take this straight because it's still cooking. Right? And again, besides, on are you on? Go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. Guys, as you can see, on 5 minutes, it is showing that market can you see that it's cook, guys? When I told that this thing is cooking already, can you see, guys, can you see what I'm trying to talk about? Can you see what I'm trying to talk about, right? Can you see that market is coming down to that green line on 5 minutes and it's showing score 3. Our EMA is below the price action. The price, our super trend 2 is below, which means we are on the safer side, right? But the confirmation we are waiting for right now is the call score, the stochastic and the RSI, and the B and S logo. It has to show B, buy, that this market is ready for a buy. Do you understand? So, guys, this is what I do. I'll call it a cheat, but guys, I'm just trying to dish this out because it has really, really helped me a lot, right? So, guys, why I'm trying to prepare for this market for a buy, right? You can see the market connected at 408. It has gotten to the resistance, right? It has gotten to that red line, the resistance, which is market should definitely come down again. I used to take a quick sell at that upper part, right? I'll be on my IQ sense. I'm going to check. Guys, can you see? Can you see how it's take that arrow up there? Take that arrow. I want to see what the current price is. Take that arrow off. Take that arrow off completely. Guys, can you see that this market currently at 409, 411, right? And it's currently at 412 right now, right? Guys, I'm not telling you to take this. I'm just trying to share experience with you, right? What you can do, right? Guys, can you see that this market is attempting shooting up? So what do I do in that level, at that point is that you can start this thing is reading before this times runs out, because out of our 5 minutes, we are left with 3 minutes 12 seconds. Can you see that time that is reading? We are left with 3 minutes 8 seconds. Any idea that I'm taking on guys? Can you see what is happening, guys? Can you see this market came down all the way from 430 to 400? Guys, can you see what is happening, right? 397, 398. I will trade the pullbacks because I know fully well that within this period of time, I'll be out of the trade. Guys, are you getting this logic? I'm just trying to give you an expo, right? While you are waiting, what you can do while you are waiting. Guys, can you see that it has not even gotten back to that 413? Like, guys, can you see the beauty in this? It went back to that resistance and it started dropping back because that is the ceiling. Can you see what I'm talking about? It is the ceiling. It has to come down, right? It has to come down, just like the ceiling in your room, right? When you throw anything up, it comes down. Guys, can you see? Take the arrow off. Guys, can you see? Even if it's shooting up to 412, 413, 415, I'll still clear this street because my time has not yet elapsed. Guys, you get my point, but this is an expo. I'm just trying to, share this expo with you. Do you understand? Guys, hence that is dropping again. Can you see that it's dropping again? Can you just see what is happening? Do you see that, guys? So for that, I quickly take a quick sell, maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, then pop, pop, pop. Then I'll now wait for my initial entry that I want to enter for a buy. Okay, go to 15 minutes. Go to 15 minutes. Go on 15 minutes. Go on 15 minutes. Guys, on 15 minutes, this market, can you see? Guys, can you see that this market is on 408, 409, and I entered at 412, 415. Can you see what is happening? Which means even if I took this trade for 2 minutes, I would have cleared this trade. And the goal is for me to clear before this time elapses. It's now showing 1 minute. Guys, see the way it's dropping to 398. Guys, see 400. Even if you took this trade for 1 minute, that's why I said any idea you're taking with that period, that's to be a short time. Because you don't want to get spiked out. This is just an expo. This is just an expo for you guys. Right? This is just an expo for you guys. Guys, can you see the way it's dropping? Can you see the way it's dropping to 402 from 413 to 404? 413. Guys, can you see within 1 minute you have cleared this trade? Because his goal is for me to clear this before this time elapses. Yes, I trade reversal. Yes, I trade reversal, but not all the time. Guys, can you see how the reversal is working? Can you see how it works? It works like magic. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that candle forms. You want to make sure that before another candle should form, you are out of that trade. Because trust me, any candle that comes after that can go up, boom, and come down, boom. I want to make sure that while doing this, you are checking your card CHF if it's still intact, which is still intact. 64.30, we are still on the safer side. Guys, can you see what is happening? Guys, can you just see the magic? And this is, I'm still trying to analyze a trade. I've not even taken the trade though. So guys, you can do this while you are trying to, while you're trying to wait for your entry. Guys, are you getting my points? Wow, amazing. Wow. You guys are clearing on this session. Crazy. So guys, it's all about you being smart at the same time. Guys, can you see that another candle is forming? Guys, trust me, any candle that is forming right now is going to be below 400. It can never go up. Any candle forming now is going to be below 400. Trust me. Can you see, guys? Like, guys, can you see, like 400, you see it start dropping now. You see what I'm talking about. Let's just wait a bit. Guys, all this thing I'm saying, I'm still analyzing my buy. The idea that I want to enter for a buy, but I'm trying to teach you how you can trade reversals. Do you understand? So go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes, should be. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go to 5 minutes. Go to 15 minutes. Go to 15 minutes. Go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Guys, what are you seeing? 395. Go to 5 minutes. 5 minutes, right? Go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Guys, can you see? Even if you say you never enter, you never clear the trade, save go. If you roll over, you still clear this trade because it's still below. Guys, can you see what I'm talking about? It's all about this brain. How fast can you grab something and utilize it? Guys, you see? Guys, you see what I'm talking about? So should we go to 15 minutes? Go to 15 minutes. Go to 15 minutes. This market is still cooking. Go to 15 minutes. Guys, remember, I'm analyzing this trade for a bullish idea because CAD is 64, while CHF is 30, right? Go to 15 minutes. Okay, you're 15 minutes. Go to 5 minutes, should be 5 minutes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Call score is still 3, right? Go to guys, can you see the way this market is not tanking? That's why you want to make sure that any trade you are taking, you must be out of that trade before you must be out of that trade before before market goes way up, because it might spike you out. So before the candle even runs out, you want to make sure that you have cleared the trade already. See the way it's tanking. See the way the market is tanking, right? Guys, can you see? But it's still going to drop. It's still going to drop. It's still going to drop, guys. It's still going to drop. So go to 30 minutes. Go to 30 minutes. Should be go to 30 minutes. Call score 3. Guys, this idea is still cooking. But guys, when this idea is fully ready, out of 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour, three of this timing must be showing call score 4 or call score 5. And this thing must be showing a B for a buy, right? A B for a buy. And secondly, this stochastic analysis must be facing the green line. Once 3 are aligning, guys, you are good to take the trade. Once the 3 timing out of 4 timing are aligning, guys, you are good to go. But once 2 is aligning and 2 is not aligning, you are not good to go. You are not good to go, guys. You are not good to go. Guys, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you get my point? Did you get my point? Guys, if you understand what I said to this point, please drop some 444 in the chat box. If you understand what I said to this point, drop some 444 in the chat box. Yeah. Drop some 444 in the chat box. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it so much. Guys, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, right? 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, you must make sure that at least 3 is aligning. Call score 4, right? EMA should be below price action, right? Super trend must be below price action, right? Stochastic must be below the green line. RSI must be below the green line. Once 3 are aligning, we are good to go, right? We are good to go. So guys, the next thing I'm moving on to right now, is points of entry. Timing is very, very important. Please go to 15 minutes on this page. Please, guys, can you see what I'm telling you? That even if this market should go up, it should still come down because the resistance is bringing it down. Can you see? It went to 419 and it came down. Guys, can you see? Because this market still has to touch this green line that is here so that we can enter for a bullish idea. Is anyone getting my points? Like, is anybody getting my points? Because this market has not done its job. It has to come to this green line where this cost for arrow is. That arrow facing up, it has to touch that green line. Because once this market is touching this green line, then you see this stochastic and RSI touching this green line. Because guys, trust me, when looking at this, you know what this market is about to do, right? You know the next thing to do. So the next thing is timing. The next thing we're about to do, want to do right now is timing, right? Let's check another currency pair. Let's see the one apart from CAC. Let's see USD, AED USD. Okay, AED USD. Yes, AED USD. Click on AED USD. This one, okay, 36. All right. Click on AED USD. Okay. AED USD. It's not showing anything. Click on 5 minutes. Search for it on 5 minutes. Oh, it's not showing the graph. All right, scroll and let's select another currency pair. I don't like ADNZD. I'm not liking it. Come to where those currency pairs are. Should be. Scroll down, keep scrolling. I'm seeing 64. Wait, I'm seeing scroll up. I'm seeing 64.30. It's still CAC. Scroll down. scroll down, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. 54.30 GBP CHF 20, that will be 24. Click on GBP CHF. Click on GBP CHF. Guys, as you can see, GBP CHF, we have like 24 gap between it, right? GBP is higher than CHF. Okay, go to the charts. So guys, okay, great. I love this. I love this. Go to the 15 minutes. I want to see something. Go to 15 minutes. I want to see if the currency pair is stable. Okay, it's stable. All right, price is still below. The EMA is below price entry, right? Okay, check on 1 hour, guys. I hope you are following what I'm doing, Sha. This is not magic, no. This is not magical. 1 hour, stochastic. Okay, EMA is below. Okay, okay. Go on 30 minutes, guys. Forget how crazy the graph might be. You just be able to identify your stochastic EMA and this thing, right? Oh, this currency is stable. This currency is stable, right? Please stop writing on the screen, please. Okay, great. So this kind of trade, right, is still cooking as well, right? It's still cooking as well. But you can trade reversal too. Yeah. Go on 15 minutes. Go on 15 minutes. Go on 15 minutes. Go on 15 minutes. Guys, can you see? Guys, see the way this thing, see the way it's moved all the way from 70 to 60, 66, right? It is 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. Go to 5 minutes. Guys, can you see? Yes, I'm trying to, even if I want to call a live trade, you have to, you have to use a demo account because I don't want, I blew my account. I don't want problem, right? So guys, you can enter this trade for a put because it's showing 4 minutes, 27 seconds, right? So you want to make sure that within this time frame, you have to be out of this trade. If you enter this idea, it's working away, it's coming down already. Guys, can you see 69 from 76, 69? It should still come down. It should still come down because we are still within the time. Guys, can you see? Like, guys, can you just see what is happening? Like, guys, can you see 69? Like, who is getting what I'm trying to say? 69, 71. Okay. It's still going to come down. Guys, it's now on 64, 68, right? 69, 67, 71, 70. Take your arrow off, 70. If you took this idea for 1 minute, you clear. If you trade the reversal, you clear it. When we entered, it was on 77. I hope you guys note. I hope you guys know that. It was on 77, right? Can you see? If it's now went back to 79, right? Can you see the way it's dropping back? 74. Guys, can you see 73? If you took it for 1 minute, you would have cleared it right now. 2 minutes, you'll be close to clearing. 3 minutes, you might not clear at all, right? I'm just doing, this is what I do when I'm trying to wait for an entry. This is what I do when I'm trying to wait for an entry. Guys, can you see that it has not touched 79? It's still on 75. Guys, are you seeing this magic? 76, that's not touched 79. 73. Guys, are you understanding this? Like, are you understanding this logic? This one is still cooking till it gets to your normal entry where you want to enter the market for a sell. Guys, I'm not telling that reversals are good to take home. Trust me, I'm just trying to, teach. And if you are trading with reversal, low risk. Guys, can you see? It's not. Can you see what is happening? Like, can you just see what is happening? Can you see what is happening? Right? This idea is supposed to be for a bullish idea. Go on 15 minutes. 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 Guys, can you see? It has dropped all the way to 59. It has dropped all the way to 53. Go to 5 minutes again. 5 minutes. It has dropped all the way to guys. Can you see what is happening on the screen? Chicken. Period. Period. Like, Veronica, continue clearing, okay? Continue clearing, yeah. So, guys, now I'm exactly that you guys are getting one or two things on this section. See the way it's dropped from all the way from 780. Exactly. So, guys, this skill set, you really need it. Trust me. This session is recorded. I'm going to send it to the groups. Guys, can you see? 36, 35, 34, 33. You want to make sure that before the time elapses, you are out of the trade. Before it stops reading, you are out of the trade. So, guys, the next thing that I want to talk about is timing. Timing. Timing is very, very important. Point of entry. Point of entry. When everything is set up already, right? I mean the EMA, the super trend, the super trend. Please keep the EMA is below the price action, right? The super trend, the B and the S, right? The stochastic and the RSI, right? Guys, if it has cooked already, if stochastic and RSI is facing down, and this place we are seeing B, and guys, what's the next thing? The next for you to know is when to enter a trade. Guys, you enter a trade on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour. You take the trade, maybe once it is 8 o'clock, you can take the trade. Regardless of where market is touching, once it is 8 o'clock, you can take the trade. Once it is 8:05, you can take the trade. Once it is 8:15, you can take the trade. Once it is 8:30, you can take the trade. That's the best time to take a trade. You take it on hourly, you take it on minutes, on 5 minutes, take it on 15 minutes, and take it on 30 minutes. Do you understand? Currently, rice is at 216, right? Which means the current price you'll be considering right now, is when market is, can you see? Once this thing stops reading, then guys, see the way it's tanking. Anyone that took this trade, you are in deep profits. Anyone that took the reversal, you are in deep profits. Anyone that took the reversal of this trade, you are in deep profits, guys. You are in deep profits. So, guys, the best time to, guys, you can analyze the trade all day, right? The most important thing is time, point of entry. If you miss your point of entry, you might miss the trade, you might lose the trade. Make sure you take the time. Anytime you are taking should be on o'clock, 8 o'clock. Maybe it can be 2:05, 1:05, 12:05, 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12:15. Just within that, that's the best time to take a trade, because those are the period when new candles, those are the period when new candles starts coming on, right? So you want to make sure that once a new candle is up, you are riding with the candle. And guys, I take most of my trades are always on 5 minutes. Once I go to, we're on 5 minutes candle time frame, right? I make sure that before that 5 minutes, I'm out of the trade. I take my trades for 4 minutes. The lowest I take a trade for is 3 minutes, because I want to make sure that before another candle comes on, I am out of the trade. Right? I want to make sure that before another candle comes on, I am out of the trade. That's what I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, do you get my points? You take your trade on, on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour. Right? And 1 hour. Do you understand? Do you understand? Are you getting me, guys? So that's just it. And you can see that even if you took that reversal for 5 minutes, you still clear. You still clear because Christ is still below that 78 that we entered. B is for buy. If the market is showing, you came in late, Emmanuel. Guys, can you see? See, it's showing S. You see that this S just popped. Can you see? It's guys, please, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? So, guys, I'm sure please, can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? Please, can you share your screen? Okay, thank you. So, it's skipping. Sorry, a call came in. Please, guys, hold on. Hold on, guys. Please, hold on. See me, you can see hear me. Drop some 222 in the chat box. If you can see me, you can hear me. Drop some 2 in the chat box. Coach, is it possible that this S can change? Can change to be yes. Yes, that's what we are trying to wait for, right? That's what we are trying to wait for. We are until it shows B. That's when we can take a trade. I told you that the first thing we have to check is the RSI, the EMA, the super trend, the EMA, the super trend, the RSI, and the stochastic and the RSI, guys. The stochastic and the RSI. Are you getting my points? The stochastic and the RSI. Are you getting my points? Guys, so I'm trying to call someone. Please hold on, guys. So, iPhone, you came late. I'm very sure you came late. I'm very sure you came late. Please, I don't think I can go back because we still have a lot to cover. So this is a recorded session. You'll be able to have access to it. So,
dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is not reachable at the moment. Please try again later. Thank you.
So guys, let me proceed, right? So this idea is still cooking, right? So guys, before you know that this trade is aligning, you have to check it on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour, right? So, after checking the EMA, super trend, stochastic and RSI, and they are aligning. Stochastic is on green line, RSI is on green line, super trend is there, and EMA is there, right? Then EMA is below price action and super trend is below price action. Then you are waiting for for this put score to change to call score, right? To change to call score. Do you understand? That's only when you can take a trade for a bullish idea. You don't have to rush, right? So guys, the trade I called the other time that you should take for a pullback. Can you see that? Even if you are still in trade, even if you enter the trade for like 8 minutes, you still clear the trade because the arrow is still facing down. That's for the reversal. But I don't really advise reversal, but it works for me. Yeah, reversal works for me. So, guys, see the way it's tanking. See, guys, can you see that RSI and RSI and stochastic are coming at they're about to touch the green line. Guys, can you just see? Guys, see what is happening, guys. Oh my god. Guys, see the way this idea is working perfectly in front of us. Can you see that the RSI and stochastic are about to touch the green line? Right? They are about to touch the green line. Please check it on 15 minutes. Please check on 15 minutes. Check on 15 minutes. Check on 15 minutes. Please check on 15 minutes. Hello? Please, sorry, guys.
Dear customer,
please, thank you. I'm trying to call him, he's not picking up. So guys, so guys, as you can see, right? Check on the 30 minutes, 30 minutes, please. Check on 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, guys, this idea is still cooking. It is still cooking, right? It is still cooking. So you can't take this trade, right? Then you cannot search for another currency pair again of your choice, right? So that's that about buy. So guys, I want to explain what sell is. For a sell idea, right? For a sell idea, we all know fully well that the second currency has to be higher than the first currency, right? So let's go and look for any currency that's higher than any second currency that's higher than the first currency here in our this thing, right? So I'm moving on to sell right now. Sell idea. Sell idea. So yes, scroll down, should be. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Please scroll down. Oh. I want to see any idea that we can take for a sell. Oh, wait, 36. Wait, 3664 Euro card. Fantastic. Click on it. Euro card. Euro card. Not Euro CHF, Euro card. Euro card. Please, are you there? Should be. Please click on this 3164. Are you on it? Okay, great. Euro is showing 31. White card is showing 64, which means it's good for a bearish idea. But now let's check the stability of the pair, right? Let's check the stability of the pair. Sell is just vice versa of buy, and I'll explain that to you guys. Do you understand? First that you're about to check is that go to 5 minutes, just like we did for buy too, right? So you apply the same thing for sell. So it's not add up, it's just vice versa. Click on 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So guys, as you can see, our super trend is above now. It's not below. Our super trend is above now, is not below. Our EMA is above price action now, is not below. Right? Are you guys seeing that? So for a sell idea, this super trend must be above. Why the EMA must be above price action? Is this above price action or not? I need a response in the chat box. Is this above price action or not? Is this above price action or not? I need a response in the chat box. Amazing, great. I have sharp people on this call. Right? So for a sell idea, the super trend has to be above, and it has to be showing a red line, right? Why for EDME has to be above price action, which is aligning on 5 minutes. Let's check on 15 minutes. Let's check it on 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, it's still the same thing, right? The super trend is above, the EMA is above price action, right? On 30 minutes, check on 30 minutes. Check on 30 minutes. Check on 30 minutes. Guys, can you see that it's still aligning? Right? Check on 1 hour. 1 hour. So guys, which means that this currency pair is cool. We are good to go with this currency pair. So what we did now, you just check the stability of the currency pair. So the next thing for a sell idea right now is when to take the trade, just like the buy idea. Just like as I said, it's it's vice versa, right? So for buy idea, for the sell idea, I'm not check the arrow as well. The arrow, the support and resistance, the S and B, the stochastic and the RSI, right? The arrow is not showing sell. We cannot take it on 5 minutes. This is on 5 minutes. Okay, yes. On 1 hour. No, go to 5 minutes, please. Let's go to 5 minutes. 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 On 5 minutes, it's showing call 4. It's telling us to go for a call, right? And the idea is for a sell, right? It's telling us to go for a call. Stochastic and RSI, they are facing the green line and supposed to be facing for a sell idea. Stochastic and RSI must be touching the red line. That red line, where these two black lines are, that red line on top, it must be touching it for a sell idea. Exactly. Thank you, Chubi. Exactly. It must be touching that red line. If it's not touching that red line, you can't take it for a sell. But at this case, I trade pullbacks. I take it for a buy, maybe like 2 minutes from here, from 85. Yeah. You see what is going to happen right now. Let's chill a bit. 84, right? 84, 85. Okay. If I take it for, let's say 85, let's say I took it for 1 minute, right? And even if I'm trading a pullback, 87, 89. Guys, can you see what is happening? 88, 89. Guys, can you see that? Guys, can you see that? 90, 89. I'm expecting this to go to 100 right in front of me before the time goes off. Guys, can you see what is happening on my screen? Price is currently at 95. If you took this trade for 1 minute, you clear. If you took the reversal, it's at 1. Let me see. Take the arrow off. I want to see 96. Guys, can you see what is happening? If you took this trade for 1 minute, you clear. 1 minute, they clear this trade already. Take that arrow off. I want to be seeing where price action is. Okay, great. 95, 98. Guys, can you see that it has not even dropped? Because it is touching a support here. That green line. I told that once it touches, it's going to bounce back up again. So, once this market goes up to that red line that you are seeing where that cost score is, that red line that is on top, that small red line, once it touches it, that's when you see the RSI and stochastic going to that red line. Guys, are you getting my point? So in the process of which you can trade pullbacks and with little risk, minimal risk. Guys, I told that this is going to go to 100. Is it going to 100 or not? Guys, is it going to 100 or not? Fantastic. 104, 103. That's just it. If you took it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, you clear. Because I remember when we entered this, it was on 3 minutes, right? Can you see, guys? Like, thank you. Guys, can you see that price point is at 101? Guys, can you see? Can you see? Guys, can you just see? Who took that trade? Who took that trade? Who took that trade? You guys should signify you. If you took it for you buy, signify. Signify. Who took it? Who took that trade? Who took that trade? Remember, we are waiting for price to touch this red line. So in that process, we are trading the pullback, right? We are taking it for a buy, a quick buy, because market is going up. It has to touch this red line. So while waiting for it to touch that red line, so you can take it for yourself, we are trading pullbacks for like 2 minutes. So guys, if you took this trade for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you would have cleared. That's what I do. That's how I make money. That's how I make money. Guys, are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? So once this stochastic and RSI are touching the red line, right? Once stochastic and RSI is touching the red line, then this call score will change to puts. Please check on 15 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Guys, can you see? Guys, can you see what? Guys, we took this trade for a buy at 85 and it's still at 98. If you take for 4 minutes, 2 minutes, you go still clear. You go still make money. Guys, are you getting my point? Guys, are you getting my point? So in the process of me, most time when I wait for a trade to, to touch that red line, so I can take it for a sell. So I can take it for a sell, right? Then I will trade pullbacks for like 1 minute or 2 minutes, or it's low risk. Then till it gets to my entry. Please check on 30 minutes. Guys, remember that it's same buy and sell. We are saying the same thing, but it's just we just have little changes, right? Little differences, which is the EMA for sell right now is always above, while the super trend is always above as well, right? And RSI and stochastic must be touching that red line. Why? Where we are seeing B and S, it must be showing sell for a sell idea. If it's for a buy idea, vice versa, super trend must be below price action. EMA must be below price action. Stochastic must be ongoing. RSI must be ongoing. So guys, once you learn every day, you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Do you understand? You understand this well. Practice makes improvements, right? Practice makes improvements. Practice makes improvement, guys. Do you understand my point? If you understood what I've said to this level, drop some 777 in the chat box. Drop some 777 in the chat box. Drop some 777 in the chat box. Wow, amazing, fantastic. I'm so proud that, most of you understood these things. I'm so happy. Guys, you can see that showing call score. Guys, you can see that idea that I told you to take at 85 for a quick buy. But mind you, this idea is for a sell. But we are trying to, no, we can't use for MT4. This is for IQ Sense. It can't be used on MT4. Guys, can you see? Can you see? It's not, guys, can you just, even if you took it for 5 minutes, you still clear. Because it has not touched, it has not come down to that 85. It has not come down to that 85. It has gone to 100 again, 103. And if you remember fully well, I said I will enter this thing at a buy at 85. And 85, it has went way higher than 85. 105 now. Guys, if you are enjoying this session, drop some fire emojis in the chat box. If you're enjoying this section so far, drop some fire emojis in the chat box. if you are enjoying this session and you're able to understand some things, right? Drop some fire emojis in the chat box. Drop some fire emojis in the chat box. Wow, fantastic, amazing, superb. So guys, you can see now that you don't have to wait for an educator before you can make money. You don't have to even wait for signals before you can make money. You don't have to wait for swipe option before you can make money. Even most of our educators, this is what they used to call trade for us. Can remove Dr. This is what they used to call trade for us. This is what they use in calling trades for us. Are you getting my point, guys? This is what they use. Guys, see the way this market is going up. It's now at 110, 111. If you are still in that trade, you still clear. If you mistakenly enter for 15 minutes, you still clear the trade because it has not come down to 85. It's still going up. Remember, we entered a reversal. Guys, this is like an expo, like a cheat that I'm teaching you guys. You understand? It has worked for me several times. I was able to grow my account yesterday to $120 just with this method, right? Guys, can you see? So go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I want to check something on 15 minutes. Okay, on 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I want to check something on 1 hour as well. 5 minutes. Should be. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. On 5 minutes. Guys, can you see this idea is still cooking? Can you see? Once these two stochastic and RSI are touching red, you just see that this call score will change to red. The arrow will now be facing down. Do you understand? The arrow will be facing down. Guys, can you see? Can you see what I'm trying to explain to you guys? I did keep myself since. Sorry, okay, it's happened like that, right? That's why I said I'll be having this class to explain to you all things you need to know. Things you need to know, right? I take my trace for 5 minutes, right? On 5 minutes, always on 5 minutes time frame. After I've checked on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's aligning, I take my trace on 5 minutes. 5 minutes is my favorite because 5 minutes idea, 5 minutes candle, I take the trade for 4 minutes. Lowest is 3 minutes, then I'm out. 3 or 2 snipers, then I'm done for the day. And I'm good to go. Then I'm good to go, guys. So that's how you take trades on market trap. Market trap is the best. It is the best, guys. Trust me. It is the best. Guys, so do you have any questions so far on what I've said so far, or you have questions to ask? Yes, you have questions to ask. Please ask your question. Any question? Guys, I will send in these recorded sessions so you can always have access to it. This session is recorded. So any question? Do you have any question, guys? Do you have any question? You're welcome, Destiny. I really appreciate. I'm so happy that you guys were able to, grab something. I'm so happy. So any question, guys? Any question, guys? Any question? Based on time, is it necessary? Okay. Based on time, is it necessarily on o'clock 15? Yes. Because blessing, you can see that every candle that I'm taking on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour, new candles forms. So once it is on 5 minutes, right? Once it's on 5 minutes, you enter your trade. It doesn't matter where the market is. Once the EMA, super trend, the S and B, right? Support and the sell and buy, right? You are seeing buy there, right? And stochastic and RSI is facing the green. It's touching the green line. Then you are free to take the is for a buy, right? The EMA, iPhone, the EMA for a sell idea. Super trend, this red line has to be above. EMA has to be above price entry. It has to be above. You can see this price that is moving, this 93 that is moving, this 1.2903. This black line must be above it for a sell idea. And it must be showing sell. Where this B is, it must showing S. This super trend, this this stochastic, this stochastic must be on the red. Shubi, please calm down. Yes, this black line must be on the red, and RSI must be on red as well. If it's for a buy idea, this EMA must be below. This super trend, that red line must be below, and it must be to be showing green. This B you are seeing here must be showing B, right? The RSI must be touching the green, while the super trend stochastic must be on the green as well. Stochastic and RSI must be on green, on that green line. But before you know that, before you can take your buy idea. And this call score must be showing call score 4 or 5 before you can take any idea for a bullish idea. For a bearish idea, which is the one I'm explaining now, super trend must be above, EMA must be above price action. This B you are seeing here must be showing sell, S for sell, right? And this stochastic must be touching the red line, while RSI must be touching the red line as well. Chikina. And I said here, as you can see, this candle is attempting to touch that red resistance, right? It must be touching the red resistance for a sell, right? You see that it's forming another candle now. And the goal is for the candle to touch that red line that is up. For a sell, for a buy, the goal is for this blue line to be touching this green line below. Then it's going to bounce back up. But for a sell, it has to touch this red line and bounce back down. Are you getting my points? Are you getting my points? You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you understand what I explained? You got it. Thank you. I'm so happy you got it. I'm so happy that you got it, right? So, guys, any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question, guys? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Please, what question? What question do you want to ask? What question do you want to ask? What question do you want to ask me? Go ahead. Go ahead and ask. Any question, any question, any question, any question, any question, any question. So I believe that everyone here understood. Just joining. How do you copy trace from swipe options? Right? You just joined. So sad. So sad. We've explained a lot. We've explained a lot, Ms. Chamandris. This is so sad. We explained a lot. You came late. That's why you guys asked, you know. That's why I sent out the link earlier. This session is recorded. This session is recorded. So I'll send it to the group so you guys can watch and, you know, can have a recap of what I'm talking about, right? So family, yes, definitely. I'll send it to the group. And I have another recorded session that I'll send to the group. Dr. Ismail recorded session, I'll send it on the group and I'll send mine on the group. But what if the score doesn't change to put, but it now changes to S? Then you can't take the trade. Okay. It has to. It's just crazy that this market is not aligning right in front of us, right? For a sell, this call score must be showing put 4 or put 5, right? And this stochastic analysis must be touching the red line, right? And where we are seeing this bit must be showing S, right? EMA has to be above price. Super trend must be above the price, period. And you check everything on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes and 1 hour, and your goal is to make sure that at least out of all this timing, 3 are aligning, 3 out of 4 is aligning, right? And you are good to go. Yes, you are good to go. Yeah, exactly. So guys, if you're on this kind, you understand everything I spoke about, drop some, 555 in the chat box. Drop some 555 in the chat box. Drop some 555 in the chat box. 555 in the chat box. 555 in the chat box. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So guys, we want to go on to the groups and drop some value Coach Basit. I'm so happy for you guys because guys, trust me, I myself, I was a point of my life, where I used to lose money. I lost money a lot, and I tried to revenge back to the market. Guys, don't revenge whenever you make a loss, right? Trust me, don't try to revenge back at the market because it's always painful. It's painful than heartbreak, right? Don't try to revenge back on the market. Don't even try to. Don't even try to. Do you understand? Don't even try to revenge back, okay? Yeah, it's Trailblazers group now. That's where I sent the link, Chairman Dries. That's where I sent the link, right? So guys, we want to go on to the group. Once go on to groups and go and drop value, like value. Thank you, Coach Basit. Value, so much value. Go and, gratitude is seed for more, right? Go and drop some value in the chat box. Thank you, Coach Basit. So much value, Coach Basit. And Chubi, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, for taking your time to share your screen. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to celebrate you guys. I can't wait to start seeing you guys' results on the groups, right? Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing and fantastic day. Bye, guys.
Come and buy four. Did you buy four today? Yeah.